Yo, what is going on guys? nKuch here, and today we're going to be talking about the Hawkmoon after the April update buff and discussing whether or not it's a top tier weapon in the Crucible. Now, I made a video not too long ago, just before the April update came out, kind of reviewing the old Hawkmoon and kind of discussing what exactly needed to change with this weapon for it to return to its former glory. Now, I got a lot of flack on that video. A lot of people in the comments were saying things like, we all want to love the Hawkmoon again, but come on, 10 plus range won't bring this weapon to its former glory. And here we are after the update, and that little plus 10 range that I was talking about made a massive difference to this weapon. It didn't need any damage increase, didn't need any changes to the magazine or the clip or anything with its exotic perks. All it needed was a little bit more range and accuracy, and that's exactly what Bungie ended up adding to the weapon, and now it's a very good weapon. I wouldn't go ahead and say it's overpowered or it needs to be nerfed or anything like that. This weapon is perfectly balanced. It rewards players who pick their shots very carefully and are just very accurate with them. So I think it's really good. You know, it's definitely a solid change to the Crucible. Now there's a little bit more variety, and because it's a long range hand cannon, there are things that can compete with it, like scout rifles, Suros PDX, the Hawksaw, and the list goes on. Quite frankly, I think the Crucible is at its most balanced form right now, and we haven't really seen that since the alpha and the beta. I mean, I haven't had this much fun since the game first came out. Back then, you can use any weapon you wanted to and still do very well with it in Crucible, and I feel like right now when I tie to fusion rifles and auto rifles, I get that same year one feeling when the game first came out, and that's honestly just awesome. So what I'm trying to say is, whenever I make a video like this highlighting one specific weapon and talking about it, don't assume that I'm saying this is one of the best weapons in the game and that this is the meta, because right now the meta isn't a word that really exists in the Destiny vocabulary. There's so many things that are awesome in this game, so please don't assume the Hawkmoon's the best, and you know, don't go out there and just pick it up and be like, oh, I can wreck anybody because nKuch said I could with this weapon. That's not how it works. The good thing I like about this weapon is that you can't really spray your shots. You're gonna have to sit back and really take your time, like I said earlier. Missing one bullet is actually a massive detriment to you because it has a low rate of fire, right? So if you're in a gun battle, you miss one bullet, it takes like half a second to shoot another one, which is a pretty long time if you compare it to other weapons that shoot fast, like the Might of Multi-Tool, the Last Word. You know, there's a few different things that shoot quicker than it at the same range, so you really have to be accurate if you want to use it effectively. I'm going to be giving you guys a few more tips before I end the video, and the first being that make sure you land your headshots. You can actually two-shot somebody if you have RNG by your side with the lucky bullets. The second thing is ammo management. This is very important. You can actually now hear your lucky bullets going off, so if you fired all three of them already, I highly recommend reloading your Hawkmoon. But if you've fired off, let's say 6 rounds and you haven't heard the lucky bullets yet, make sure not to reload, because there's a high possibility that the next few shots are going to be the lucky ones that deal more damage. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day, and I'm out. Peace.
Yeah. If I ever said I'm